Hello and welcome to another Midweek Message. It's Sunday. I'm doing this early because we still haven't done the computer. My son came round, the hard drive on the computer's too small, the monitor's no good, blah, blah, blah. Had to order a load of stuff, which has now turned up, and we're doing it tomorrow, Monday. So I thought what I'd do is record Wednesday's Midweek Message, just in case there's a mass problem and I can't record anything. So there we are. The weather, the flag's going mental, massive wind from the west. We've had lashing rain basically all yesterday afternoon, all last night and most of this morning. Now the sun's come out, but there's lots of wind. I hate the wind. Animals hate the wind. The tortoise won't come out. We were reading about that and they don't like the wind. They won't come out. He came out earlier, had a look round and went back in. He's sensible. Exactly what we did actually a little while ago. We were going to have our lunch on the patio. We went out there and came straight back in. Can't stand the wind. This is funny. Just heard from Rob in Australia. Hello, Rob. Do you remember the podcast I did about rubbish last Sunday? Well, he said that you're not allowed to burn rubbish in incinerators. That's what people used to do. I remember that, an incinerator. You can put all your old bits of wood in there, then some weeds, and it would smoke like mad. He says in Australia, you're not allowed to use an incinerator unless you put a grill on top with sausages. Now, there's a thought. That's a thought, Rob, isn't it? It's a barbecue. It's not an incinerator just because you filled it with weeds and old rubber tyres. No. I remember people burning rubber tyres when I was a kid. Black smoke everywhere. Absolutely stink the place out. Dreadful. That is antisocial behaviour. What have you all been up to? Have you been on your holiday yet this year? Where are we? Middle of July. 23rd of July, in fact. I hope you haven't been or are on holiday at Rhodes Island in Greece. Dreadful. People are all fleeing their hotels, their homes. There's the fires everywhere. There's thick smoke I've seen on the TV. And the queues at Dover to get the ferry over to France. You see, the children have just broken up. They've just finished school. So what families do, the kids finish Thursday or Friday. Right, let's pack up, let's go. And they all head for Dover. What was it, 2 million people or 2 million cars or something, all heading for Dover, for the ferry. So, of course, there will be massive queues. The whole thing's ridiculous. I'm looking forward to the Isle of Wight. I know I keep on about the Isle of Wight, but there's no passport. Yes, there's a ferry, but you're booked on it. It's easy. No passport, no airport. Oh, none of that. No flight cancellations. Okay, perhaps the Isle of Wight isn't as exciting as Rhodes or Ibiza. We went there one year. That was really nice. And I've just heard that, is it, which airline? TUI, is it? And the Fly 2 or another one. They've cancelled all flights now to Rhodes. So those poor people, the kids have broken up from school. They're heading up to Gatwick. No, forget that. Go home. Flights are all cancelled. I don't know what they're going to do. Such a shame for people that have booked holidays, but it's just the weather. You know, it's warm. More than warm, it's hot. So don't forget, if you want to email me, raiserants@protonmail.com. Raiserants, all one word, at protonmail.com. And don't forget this coming Sunday, The Worm That Turned. That reminds me, The Worm That Turned. I'll tell you all about that on Sunday. Do you know any worms that have turned in a relationship or in any situation? Someone possibly bullied at school and suddenly they turned and had a right go at the bully and put a stop to it. Anything like that. If you've got any experiences, be nice to hear from you. In the meantime, take care and I shall see you on Sunday. Hopefully, if the computer's all right. I'm sure it will be. Nothing to worry about. Although I do sometimes stare out of the window from my bed, looking at the stars at 3 a.m, thinking, is that computer going to be okay? Will that new microphone be all right? Will this work? Will that work? And then suddenly it's 5 o'clock, it's daylight. Oh, right, that's another night's sleep lost. Happy days. Stone the crows. It will be fine. The power of positive thinking. There we are. Da, da, da. And here's a little bit extra that I'm just adding on because I think the computer's just about done now. Everything's working. This is the new microphone. The audio interface. I'm not going to bore you. You don't want all the technical stuff, do you? And neither do I. It seems to work. That's the main thing. I bet you were getting worried, weren't you? You thought, oh no, there might not be a midweek message. Well, there is. And just to keep Stephen happy, hello Stephen, who emailed me the other day, he said, I'm going to miss the seagulls. Oh no, well hang on a minute. There's some seagulls for you, Stephen. Happy days. Okay, enough of that. Thanks for listening as always, and I shall see you on Sunday. Take care. Bye-bye for now.